In this video, we'll be taking a look at one college football game happening on December 21st, 2023, and providing you with a free team pick and total pick for this game, so 2 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on this one college football game after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. South Florida versus Syracuse. The highly anticipated roofclaim.com Boca Raton Bowl takes center stage as the sole bowl game on Thursday night, showcasing an exciting clash between the South Florida Bulls and the Syracuse Orange. This matchup is set to captivate football enthusiasts with its dynamic blend of skill, strategy, and determination. Earning their coveted spots in this bowl game, both the South Florida Bulls and the Syracuse Orange displayed remarkable prowess by securing their 6th and final victories of the season. The road to bowl eligibility was no easy feat, but these teams navigated the challenges with resilience and skill. In a convincing season finale, the South Florida Bulls demonstrated their dominance by triumphing over Charlotte with a commanding 48-14 victory, affirming their status as 7.5-point home favorites. Meanwhile, the Syracuse Orange sealed their postseason fate with a thrilling home win over Wake Forest, emerging triumphant with a 35-31 scoreline and covering the spread as 1.5-point favorites. This victory not only showcased their mettle but also set the stage for an electrifying clash in the roofclaim.com Boca Raton Bowl. As the teams gear up for this pivotal matchup, it's worth noting that both sides will face the challenge of missing key players due to injuries and transfers via the portal. The South Florida Bulls find themselves in a fortunate position as they gear up to play a bowl game in their home state of Florida. While Boca Raton may be a 3-hour drive from their home base in Tampa, it still offers a more accessible venue for their fans compared to Syracuse's supporters. Head coach Alex Golesh, in his inaugural season with South Florida, has steered the team to a bowl game, marking a significant achievement and their first postseason appearance since 2018. In their season finale, the talented freshman quarterback, Byron Brown, showcased his prowess by throwing for an impressive 253 yards and 4 touchdowns in a victorious effort against Charlotte. As the Bulls head into the upcoming game, all eyes are on Brown, expected to take the starting position. This young quarterback has made a substantial impact throughout the season, amassing over 3,000 passing yards. His remarkable average of 256.5 passing yards per game, coupled with 23 touchdowns against 11 interceptions, underscores his dual threat capabilities. Brown has not only excelled in the air but has also proven his prowess on the ground, ranking 2nd in team rushing with an average of 62.1 yards per game. His recent streak of surpassing 250 passing yards in 4 consecutive games, including a standout performance against Memphis with 357 yards, adds an extra layer of anticipation to South Florida's offensive strategy. Supporting Brown in the backfield is running back Naquan Wright, closely trailing him with an average of 63.1 rushing yards per game, while wide receiver Sean Atkins and Nahum Simmons provide dynamic options in the receiving core. South Florida's season statistics highlight their offensive prowess, averaging 31 points per game. On the defensive side, the Bulls face challenges, allowing an average of 35 points per game. Linebacker Jalen Schiller led the defensive charge with 85 tackles, while DJ Gordon IV emerged as a formidable force with 3.5 sacks per game. Safety Logan Berryhill showcased his ball-hawking skills, leading the team with 3 interceptions. The Bulls managed to force 20 turnovers over the course of 12 games, showcasing their defensive resilience. On the Syracuse side of the matchup, recent coaching changes have added intrigue to their bowl game appearance. Fran Brown, the newly appointed coach, steps into the role following the departure of Dino Babers. However, for the bowl game, Nunzio Campanile will act as head coach, as he did in the season closer against Wake Forest. Complicating matters further, starting quarterback Garrett Schrader will be absent due to a shoulder injury, placing the offensive reins in the hands of redshirt freshman Braden Davis. Standing tall at 6'5" and 200 pounds, Davis, though lacking in experience with only 1 completed pass on the season, brings physicality to the quarterback position. Despite the challenges, the Orange receive a boost with the inclusion of sophomore running back LaQuint Allen, who led the team with 88.5 rushing yards per game and contributed 9 touchdowns during the season. The receiving core, anchored by Damian Alford and Umari Hatcher, promises to provide Davis with reliable targets. Adding an additional dimension, tight end Dan Villari, utilized in Wildcat packages towards the end of the year, presents another option at quarterback for the Orange. Syracuse concluded the season with an offensive average of 25.5 points per game and a defensive allowance of 24 points per game. While facing the challenge of missing key defensive players like Leon Lowry and Terry Lockett, Marlowe Wax emerged as the leading tackler with 99 tackles, and Kevon Darden led the team in sacks with 5. Defensive back Jason Simmons Jr. displayed playmaking ability with 2 interceptions during the season. The Orange defense forced 21 turnovers in their 12 games, showcasing a resilience that will be put to the test in the upcoming bowl matchup. The highly anticipated roofclaim.com Boca Raton Bowl is set to take center stage on Thursday night, marking the sole bowl game on that day's schedule. The spotlight will be on an intriguing matchup between the South Florida Bulls and the Syracuse Orange, reigniting a storied rivalry that dates back to their days in the Big East Conference. With an impressive 8-2 all-time record against Syracuse, the Bulls are poised for an exciting showdown. This year, South Florida has the unique opportunity to play a bowl game in their home state, a mere 3 hours away from the University of South Florida. While the location might not be an exact home turf advantage, it certainly offers a closer proximity compared to Syracuse. The Bulls secured their bowl eligibility with a resounding 48-14 victory over Charlotte, showcasing the talent of their freshman quarterback, Byram Brown. Brown, who emerged as a dynamic force throughout the 2023 season, concluded with an impressive stat line of 3,078 yards and 23 touchdowns. However, his penchant for turnovers, evident in the 11 interceptions thrown this season, poses a challenge for South Florida. Despite this, Brown's growth and potential provide a beacon of hope for the Bulls. On the flip side, the Syracuse Orange faced a tumultuous year, falling short of overall expectations. Head coach Dino Babers was relieved of his duties, leading to the appointment of Fran Brown as the new head coach. However, Brown won't be at the helm for the upcoming bowl game, as that responsibility falls to Nunzio Campanile. Adding to the challenges, quarterback Garrett Schrader will be sidelined due to surgery, leaving the offense in the hands of a relatively inexperienced Braden Davis. LaQuint Allen Jr., the standout running back for Syracuse, remains a bright spot in an otherwise challenging season. Having rushed for over 1,000 yards, Allen's commitment to playing in the roofclaim.com Boca Raton Bowl adds a layer of determination for the Orange. In terms of program stability, South Florida holds the edge with continuity in coaching and a promising young quarterback. Byram Brown's impressive debut season is a source of excitement for the Bulls, who entered the bowl game with confidence, coming off a convincing win against Charlotte. Despite the defensive vulnerabilities that plagued South Florida throughout the season, their potent passing attack, ranked 15th in total offense, presents a significant threat. This is in stark contrast to Syracuse's offensive struggles, particularly with a quarterback who has only attempted 1 pass for -6 yards all season. The narrative surrounding both teams is divergent, with Syracuse reflecting on a season that veered off course after a promising start. In contrast, South Florida, while average overall, notably challenged powerhouse Alabama early in the season, showcasing their offensive prowess. As the game approaches, all signs point towards South Florida emerging victorious. With Syracuse undergoing coaching changes and missing key players, including their starting quarterback, the Bulls seem better poised for success. The South Florida Bulls to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick, aligning with the narrative of a team determined to make a statement in what is essentially a home game for them. Given the current composition of their roster, it's evident that Syracuse will heavily lean towards a run-oriented strategy. LaQuint Allen, having proven himself as a reliable running back for Syracuse this season, stands out as a key asset. Allocating additional carries to Allen not only aids in maintaining possession by keeping the clock ticking but also contributes to sustaining prolonged drives. However, when Syracuse finds themselves in the crucial scenario of needing a significant pass play on 3rd and long, placing full confidence in Braden Davis to make the right read and execute a precise throw becomes a considerable challenge. On the flip side, South Florida demonstrates a proficiency in effectively running the ball, boasting 2 rushers who each surpassed the 700-yard mark in the season, including the quarterback. It is evident that the upcoming game will be fiercely contested on the ground, with both teams vying for dominance. Yet, amidst the battle for rushing supremacy, it becomes apparent that only one team possesses the potential to capitalize on explosive plays. Expressing skepticism, it becomes a daunting task to envision a scenario where the over is a viable option. Placing trust in a redshirt freshman quarterback like Braden Davis, who completed just one pass this season, coupled with the uncertainty surrounding an interim coach and a new coach assuming control on the sidelines, raises significant concerns. The prevailing circumstances make it unlikely for Syracuse to amass a substantial number of points in this particular matchup. In light of these considerations, our analysis leads us to a conservative approach, and thus, under the projected total emerges as our preferred full-game total pick. This decision is grounded in the uncertainties surrounding Syracuse's offensive capabilities and the overall dynamics of the game, particularly in the context of a relatively inexperienced quarterback and coaching transitions. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.